Hello, hello, everybody. How's it going? How are we all doing? Hope you're having a nice week so far. Happy Thursday. Howdy, monkey. Hope you're doing well. So, today was a bit of a mess. um, I was planning on. So, I was gonna do some stuff to I was gonna try and find another game to play in place of what do you call it? Nope, brains failed. In place of Dead to Rights. There we go. I was gonna find something else to play in place of Dead to Rights, and I was like, you know what? I haven't played the DLC for Two Point Museum yet. And then Monkey messaged me and said, "Hey, I've picked up Remnant. Do you want to play Remnant?" And I was like, hell yeah, I've been looking for the excuse. I can finally level up all of those subclasses that I never leveled up. Then I found out that I didn't install Remnant. Because I'm a fucking genius. So Remnant's downloading and I'll probably play it with him over the weekend. Anywho, we're here with the 2 Point Museum where I'm going to try and play the DLC. Oh, I'm dumb. Thank you for the compliment, Sheena. I'm just doing my best. I'm doing what anybody should be doing, but you take it easy. You've earned the rest. So, oh, self care. Yes. Have I got any? I've got some water. Sippy. Stretch the neck out. There we go. Right. So I've installed the DLC. How do we get to the DLC? We've got two maps here that don't have... Ooh, we have an Arctic map. The old curator of the 2 Point Museum went missing without warning or intention. They did leave a note, but that went missing too. Until now. Okay, I need to get 3 more stars to do that. But we can do... Take charge of a stately home offering sanctuary to wildlife from the Far-Flung Isles. So there's also one for, fantasy finds. I assume that's the zoo one. But where's the fantasy one? You know what? Let's zoo it up. Let's do this. Silverbottom Park. Come on, game, you can do it. Come on, game, you can do it. You can do it. There we go.
We share countless experiences with our relatives from the animal kingdom. Eating, drinking, sitting. I said sitting. Yes, most of what we do, really. Except for me, of course. No animals on the radio.
No.
Not anymore.
Not since the incident. Alright.
Your ticket does not support re-entry.
About time the county finally sent someone. I'm Wiggy Silverbottom, welcome to Silverbottom Park. I presume you've read my letters. Giles has been posting those. Trusty old Giles. I do like to hear my own voice, so I'll recap. The extraordinary wildlife of the Far-Flung Isles is in trouble. The environment is under threat and they're falling sick. At this rate, I'll never see a painted panda up close with my own mustache, and that simply won't do. I offer up my home, one of them, as sanctuary. I'd save the creatures myself, but the county took away my pilot's license. That's 7 licenses this year. It's like they don't want me helping at all. The animals of the Far-Flung Isles need my help, and I need your help. See if you can put old Giles to use. He's around here somewhere. He'll help you, help me, help them. That's the plan. Okay. A special member of staff. Okay. Where's my... There we go. No, exhibit list. Where's... Staff. Here we go. No, that's hire staff. Where's look at staff?
Announcement. Guests should wait patiently while we remember to open a...
Don't you get sassy with me, Tannoy lady. I'm trying to look at my... There we go. Staff. Giles, brackets, the butler. Nice tailcoat. Well kept. Alright. So what's so special about you, then? He's jammy. Immune to MIA events. Okay, so he cannot be gotten rid of under any circumstances. Okay. So, hire a wildlife so... Oh, there we go. Do. Hire. Down. Oh, we have, like, themed ticket booths now. That's fun. Okay, well, we'll do the safari-themed one, because that was just simply smashing. There should do it. Require assistance from an assistant. Edmund Weaver. You're cheap. And a staff room. Oh, okay, we do actually have some exhibits. We've got some sort of bronze bust. Memorial bust. No maintenance cost. Nice. Odyssey's mini gold records. Okay, so we've got just like some junk. Oh, here we go. Staff only area. Well, that'll come in handy. What is that? Okay. Just a random bit of decor just tucked away in the corner. Okay, let's get a staff room down. Hang on, we're having some trouble. There we go. You do not need to be running anything in the background. Bandage box, very important. Couch. Snacks. And a water cooler. There we go. That should keep everybody happy. Bin. Ashtray? Oh no, it's just like themed bins. You know what, let's decorate this place a little bit just to... There we go. We've learned the hard way that guests and loose animals are a bad combination. Don't ask. If we're going to home wildlife, we're going to need somewhere for them to go. Terrariums are the perfect enclosure for nature's smaller creatures. Giles won't be any help, but a wildlife expert should be able to knock one together in a workshop. Right, so you've got to craft these. Terrariums are miniature enclosures that host home small animals. Wildlife experts can build terrariums in the workshop. Guests will view a terrarium and all exhibits living inside the terrarium as a single display. Terrariums can be placed anywhere and decorated like anything else. Every creature needs to live in its natural environment. Select the right biome for your exhibits to keep everyone happy and healthy. Right. So we're going to need to build a workshop. Workshop. There we go. Boom. Boom. Of course, you gotta have your blueprints and what have you. Whiteboard. Perfect. So, start a project. Let's build a terrarium. Small terrarium. Enclosure that fits 2 small animals. Install perks. Terrariums to augment the environment for the benefit of animals and guests. Hit the button. Okay, presumably Matey Boy will be around here shortly. In the meantime, let's get these working properly. Should be fine. And we'll want a security guard to sort those out. Honk. There we go. Okay. Are you on the way? You are apparently robust. Recovers from injuries 50% faster. Rad. Okay. We're going to need a minute to actually have something to display. Take some time. Gonna have a quick drinky, and you should too.
That announcements are for their benefit, mostly.
Okay, you know what? While that is building, let's get some more amenities down. We are going to want... we want at least the toilet, so... you know what? We'll turn this into sort of the amenities area, so we'll do a little... 3x3 should be fine. Poster to remind you to wash your hands, you filthy animals. There we go. And we want cafeteria.
Announcement. Toilets can usually be found in the bathroom.
Usually. Not always, but usually. Let's pause that while it's... do. Tavern serving station. Do I not get like a safari themed one? Tavern door where everybody knows your shame. That's just a weird... that's I just like that line. Okay. Go. Tray bin. Regular bin. There we go. And of course we want somebody to run it. Oh, nice. You are way better at that. And you're coming with me over here. Okay, and now we have the device. Inventory. There we go. Terrarium. Guess we just slap it down right about here then. Okay, so we've got a sort of generic rocky grassland one. I'm sure you remember all too well from my lessons the Far-Flung Isles are in great trouble. The environment is collapsing, and the creatures are falling sick with Far-Flung Flu. You heard me. Before you go out looking for creatures, you best build a wildlife welfare room. It's hardly a sanctuary if we don't help the animals be happy and healthy. Right. Animals do require medical attention. This is true. Wildlife exhibits arrive at the museum sick with far-flung flu. Which is just weird. I can't say it with a straight face. Animals should be treated in wildlife welfare before going to their new home. Place new exhibits in a wildlife welfare room to cure them of far-flung flu. All wildlife experts can heal animals, but you can train staff to become more proficient in this task. Once an animal has been treated in wildlife welfare, it will be sent back to the inventory. Healthy exhibits are to be homed in an enclosure. Right. So, we'll... How big does that need to be? 4x4. That's pretty big. There we go. I like how the medical area's door has a little doggy door in it. Reanimator. I'm sorry. Provides wildlife with the latest in natural remedies and pharmaceutical medicine. Mein Gott. Free supplies, very important. Big bucket full of carrots. You may locate a bun. Nice. Carrot is mightier than the stick. This also is true. Okay. Wildlife welfare. We are burning through our opening funds quite rapidly here. By my accounts, we have most of the things a wildlife museum should have. Just no animals unless you count Giles, which I do not. Head to the Far-Flung Isles and find our first animal guest. The adventure starts here. Ha-ha! Smashing! Yeah, we are losing money at a rate of knots. So, let's head off to the Far-Flung Isles. Why did that say new? What's new? This is all the prehistory stuff. The Digiverse. Oh, right, they also... So this was a free thing. This was, you know, there's been, like, the sort of the... Not quite fad, but, like, the theme lately of having crossover items from various video games. This is where they come from in this game. Unusual cyber activities creating rifts that lead to other worlds. In a place not place they're calling the Digiverse. There are holes in the internet big enough for our helicopters to fly through. Well, that's terrifying. Take a closer look at that rift and see what's going on. A wizard! Particular rift seems to lead to the world of the Meat Wizard games. That's odd. Last night I turned off my button masher while Meatwood was saving. You don't think? They tell you not to do that. They tell you not to turn it off while it's saving. Once you're ready, send an expedition team with a digital expert into the Digiverse to investigate the Meat Wizard POI. I do not want to investigate the Meat Wizard. I don't like his coat. I don't like he has sausage. Ugh. No, we're off to the Far-Flung Isles. Does that say? Parfiac Croon? High humidity mixed with a tree sap to form a gooey puddles of organic slime that's sure to slow you down if the thorns haven't already. Oh, it's a sticky thicket, alright. Okay. So we can get a reptile or an insect. Alright, let's send Dolly Osprey. You already have pilot wings, so... Hang on. Yeah, you have pilot wings, so... Getting slowed down isn't a big deal. Oh, and it's actually removed the mudslide. That's nice. Yeah, let's give you the expedition journal so that you can get way more XP. And I'm going to start another project with another... There we go. Bonk. Okay. And off he goes. So, how do I change... Oh, there we go. Biome. So we got jungle, grassland, desert, cave, and Arctic. Neat.
Workshop project complete. Tinkering temporarily terminated.
And they're off.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
Oh, nice. We got pretty lucky there. They didn't get waylaid at all. Also, these people are complaining that there's no information about the empty box. What are you taking photos of? There's nothing in there.
The expedition team are back from the Far-Flung Isles. Did they bring someone with them?
Right, what have we got? A snake! Early adventures of the jungle were falling sick with what appeared to be snake bites. Turned out to be sneaky snakes of the undergrowths, and so they got their name. Okay. Mammalian minoris diet. Occasionally eat mammalian minoris. Careful where they live. Okay, so stuff needs to be... stuff needs to be taken care of. Yeah, small... pretty simple. The snake eats small mammals. It's not exactly complicated. Alright, well that's... there, and we're going to change you over to... Youngle.
Staff are reminded to work harder than anyone could expect, or legally ask for.
Did they add more? I swear they've added more, like, voice lines to this game. Okay, so I can't knock down the squash fields yet. Let's put a information booth down. A large donation stand. Oh, fun fact actually. So this game got its Japanese dub released, and astoundingly, the lady that they got to voice the PSA like Tannoy speaker is the lady who you would best know as Hatsune Miku. Madness. Madness. Right. I've been bitten by a few dozen of these in my time, let me tell you. That was mostly just one afternoon. Looked like a right state. Ask Giles. Ow. Snake wasn't looking too well, poor chap. This was a textbook case of the Far-Flung Flu. Animals can be treated in a wildlife... They'll be sent to the inventory and placed into enclosure. Okay, so we just... oh, nice. We can build a... we can build a gift shop. We should probably build a gift shop. So, he's now in the box. She, pardon me. So... boom. Let's start getting some more then, shall we? What's it going to take to get these open? Display a habitat with dense jungle. Okay, which we can't do as of currently. Display a habitat with 25 buzz. Activate buzz bonus on 3 wildlife exhibits. Okay. So let's start. Let's start getting more going.
Workshop project complete. That's handy.
That's handy. Alright.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
There we go. Analysis. Fine, I'll get rid of the door then. Hey! Okay. We want an analysis room so we can start learning about these things. Machine. There we go. And let's build a gift shop. We've got one whole exhibition in here. Doesn't mean I'm not going to start bilking people for cash.
Announcement. Children should be clean and not form herds.
They do move in herds. There we go. Get your kids some onesies. Oh, I deleted the door by mistake. There we are. Oh god, we're getting kids in and they're getting bored. Interactive displays. There we go. Alright. We're going to start making some money. Oh, we got them. They came back. They came back. What have you got for me? Cabin snail. Ugh. He's looking right at me. Okay, so you're a bug. Remarkable shell allows them to thrive across the Isle's diverse climates. You're always at home when you move with a chimney. Toxic parent. Slightly decreases the health of offspring in the same... Okay. Protects themselves from being eaten with a hard or pointy perimeter. Right. You don't need... Micro animal spa. Okay, so you don't need healing. So you are just going to get it there.
Scum. Scum. Scum.
Howdy. Oh shoot, we need a janitor. There we go. Boom. It's going alright. It's going pretty good. I'm just having a nice time doing some Ah, dang it. Just accidentally deleted my plushie stand. There we go. Okay, let's decorate this place a bit. Don't you bleep at me, phone.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Not the plushie stand. I'm sorry. Items. There we go. Decoration. Wildlife. add in some sort of... we'll add in like some prehistory themed stuff as well, just to... There we go. No one's as excited now about a snake in a box. Got goosebumps just looking at it. We must help all the animals, from conveniently small to inconveniently large. Besides, a wildlife museum needs something with a bit more bite. Build habitat rooms to house larger creatures from the far-flung isles. Let's show the guests something bigger and more life-threateningly brilliant. Oh, not this again. I've already had people getting eaten by the bloody plant life. Also, is that a fucking chimera? Manticore? No, manticores have wings. That looks terrifying. Habitat rooms are enclosures that house large animals. Wildlife experts will restock food and clean animal waste, yay, as part of their working routine. Every creature needs to live in its natural environment. Like terrariums, habitat rooms can be set to a variety of biomes. As well as biome requirements, wildlife exhibits may have environmental preferences. Light decorations will please animals that like an open environment, but animals with a dense preference will want lots of decorations. Also, I swear that looks like that's basically just a Zeb Striker. Okay, so now we can build a habitat. We're going to need something... Play an animal with dense jungle biome. So... My habitat with 25 buzz. How am I to do that when I can't unlock any creatures? Oh, yeah, we can get a slushy... We can get a slushy kiosk. Let's go. Damn it, now I want a slushy. Okay, we can get birds and reptiles. Yeah, I'm guessing we want to head over here. In the early days, adventures dropped like flies from the heat in the north of the island. Discussions swirled on the point where the island's temperature became too much, eventually coining a term for the vague area, the heat line, a hypothetical, all too literal place where Far-Flung's temperature just goes too far. Oh, hold up. Oh, sorry, I've been misreading this. It just display a habitat with dense jungle. There doesn't need to be anything in it. I just need to have built a habitat that has dense jungle. Reading explains it. 5x5 should be fine. Around the back. Okay, then we want to decorate this to be dense jungle. And we're going to build you a little... Going to build like a rock mound in the middle. With some burns. Here we go. That is now dense jungle. Boom. Okay, so now I should be able to go... Yeah, there we go. Now we can go into the dense jungle. So we can get bird and reptiles. Part of the island is covered in thick jungle. The tropical climate is ripe with colourful creatures. And then we can start heading north. Display a habitat with 60 buzz. Display 50 buzz from Mammalia majoris. Okay. So first things first. Increases biodiversity. What does that mean? Biodiversity level. How much biodiversity progress will we gain on expedition? Higher biodiversity level will increase the chance of finding higher quality versions of exhibits. Oh, I see. This is the wildlife equivalent of oh, shoot, I forget what it's called, but it's like when you when you explore an area enough, it increases like the base rarity.
To repair my chair. It's gone all wonky again.
Put this frog leg arcade machine down to keep the kiddywinks interested. And we also want real big information board. There we go. Also, I believe, yeah, there we go. You can change what gets served at the cafe. Turn that up a little bit. I don't think we really care about mush, do we? What have we got? Milkshake bowl. I would like milkshake bowl. That sounds nice. Okay, we'll leave that. We'll leave that as it is then. Can I change? Or to turn up the price on some of this stuff. We're genuinely charging people $250 for a, sorry, $330 for a onesie. Talk about a fucking scam. Right. The money is starting to roll in. Unfortunately, it seems like the grant is what's carrying us for right now. Also, these just like
New place of interest
random basic crap
for those who like maps.
is also contributing a fair bit. Right, what have you got for us? Give me a giant, ridiculous tropical bird. Carnivulture. Every day's a party and every meal a feast when you live in a tropical jungle, and we'll eat just about anything. Alright. Carnivore, habitat animal, light eater, natural comedian, increases guest entertainment.
Expedition team returning.
Intriguing. There we go. I'm going to put you in the cube. Also, I like the tiny Sonic the Hedgehog succulent plants. That's cute.
Should probably help them.
Sick animals get put in the cube until they feel better. We need to make another like project item because apparently this is taking fucking forever. Like we've got a queue for these things now. We don't have much in the way of decor around here. Let's do something about that.
Announcement. Without
There we go. Get the decor up a little bit. Okay. You're all cured now. In the box. Wait, what was that? You wants a sprinkler. One carnivulture's fun, but two is a party. No, really, that's a word for it. Isn't that marvellous? I happen to know there's one up for adoption at the Department of Wildlife. Since they took all my licenses, looking at that adoption list is all I do around here. I see. Okay, so we don't just expedite to get things. Acquire animals for the museum by adopting them from the county's Department of Wildlife. You can only adopt animals that you've already found. There's the sticking point. Adoption menus available, blah, 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 blah. To adopt animals, you need to redeem sanctuary points. You will receive sanctuary points from the Department of Wildlife for relieving... a wrinkle. Okay. So we can... We can get another snack. So, are you... Right. You want to have two... Yeah, you want to have a friend, so now you're both happy. Excellent. So, send an advert for Carnivulture. There we go, spend a bit of money. We've gone from a couple of 100,000 down to like 20k.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Rude! I'm doing my best! This lady's mean, man. Why you gotta do me like that? So, hang on. It says that's an exhibit. Is that the kind of sprinkler that I'm thinking of, though? Wants a sprinkler workshop item. But it's not a sprinkler pump? Is that different?
Tinkering temporarily terminated.
There we go. Guests won't enjoy seeing sickly exhibits on display, but they'll particularly enjoy seeing happy, healthy animals. It's true. Give our wildlife a boost with additional items. Oh, there we go. Now that's added the sprinkler. Right. Okay, we will make one of those. There we go. The money is flying in now. Hey, and people are finally getting pretty happy around here. Satisfaction is, some exhibits don't have info stands. They not? Which ones? You want to unlock another Far-Flung Isle spot, which I have done. Excellent. Let's get ourselves a big mammal. Oh, right. Oh. You've got to actually send a guy, huh?
Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Goodbye and good riddance. Nope, he's just immediately smagged off. Why aren't you happy? Okay, the decor is just not quite enough. I don't know, man. Everything's got 5 out of 5. How's the museuming going? It's going. We are about to unlock ourselves a big mammal, apparently, so let's see what that does. How are you doing, Nick? How you been? How's Thief been treating you? I believe you were still playing that last I checked. We've already got some interesting little creatures. Look at these guys just bopping. Rivals right now, might stream Thief later. Sounds good to me. Why did that just disappear? There we go.
Workshop
Boom.
project complete. Tinkering temporarily terminated.
Continue your expeditions into the far-flung isles and expand the wildlife collection. County will be talking about animals in no time.
The expedition team
Simple enough.
with an injury.
What have we got? This guy's apparently come down with heat stroke. Fine. We'll lock him in the fridge for a few hours. Whoa! Retractable neck of this high horse used for reaching food and looking over hills to see if there's any more food. Okay. Whoa. Amorous. Apparently the this giraffe is pretty saucy. Okay, we will
Someone has a case of broken face.
send you to the doctors. We will build another sprinkler. And we'll build a habitat for you then. Check the book. That's what the book is for. Oh, it doesn't actually say. Hang on. Is it under exhibits?
Not this again.
Wildlife. Huh, I can't check its stats while it's in the cube. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that box, and we're going to you can duplicate these, can't you? Okay, so we don't want a oh my god. Get rid of that. It's in the... There we go. Okay.
A training room, if they're ever going to improve.
There, and then we'll duplicate ourselves one of these. There we go. Check. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait until use for tickets. Where? Dang it. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to hire a guy.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
There. You get healed up, and then I can figure out what to do with you. Probably should have actually read that before I put him in the cube, but what can you do, hey?
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Okay. What do you require? You want sparse desert. Okay. So, dessert, and then we... There we go. You should be decently happy now. Whoa. He's hitting that yoinky sploinky with his neck. I'm gonna send somebody else to... Oh. I'm gonna wait until Matey Boy's healed before we start sending anybody off. I'm rapidly running out of space around here.
Can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
So wait, why are you guys buying 50%? Enclosure hygiene. Oh, it's dirty, that's the problem. Restored by a wildlife expert. Okay, we might need to hire an extra guy. Go, get that fixed up if you please. Also, I should prep a tour.
The museum has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that?
Give a guy a minute. Okay, now I can theoretically send somebody out to... Oh, there's more down here. Mushrooms! Deep Rock Galactic mushroom. Sleeve 10,000 from wildlife donations. Okay, that is happening. Gradually. What about over here? 50 plus from Mammalia Majoris. Okay, so we definitely do need another large mammal. Requires a weed whacker to get into the boneyard. What? Camera, behave. Anyway, let's adjust that so it's actually pointing directly at me. Between the desert and the grassland, the humidity calms down, thank goodness, and the air is dry as a raisin. Unfortunately, the terrain is rammed with the last dregs of hyper-persistent flora, making for a slow and chewy journey. Construction cannot be cleared at this stage. Come back later in your career. Right, so all we can do is go and get... There we go. Go and get another large mammal. How much buzz do you generate on your own?
The expedition team are departing.
45.
Always so glad that I don't have to go.
Yeah, and it's going to go up a whole bunch. How are we doing? Museum rating of 60%. Well, the more buzz that we can generate, the... that'll fix itself. So I'm going to slap down. There we go.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Go. Oh my goodness! I put the cola machine down, and they've immediately gone wild for it. display just to keep people interested. And where's the bins? Where's the bins? Bins. For the love of God, bins. Yeah, because it's seconds and immediately people have just started dropping trash on the floor. Why do I bother?
Staff require a training room if they're ever going to improve.
Museum rating of 60%. Some exhibits don't have info stands. What do you mean? They all have info stand. Oh, these... Wait. There is info stands. What do you mean? Ugh. Can't leave you fuckers alone. Okay. Zig Zebra. Unusual pattern confuses predators by meddling with their depth perception. Are they far away or just really, really small? Okay. Natural battery increases. It is a Zeb Striker. What do you mean?
Staff
It gives people energy.
in ages. People are starting to talk.
Man simply cannot take a drink without the camera going ballistic. Okay, we're gonna get an extra ticket booth down and an extra ticket guy down. There we go. Once you're all healed up, that'll be this objective completed. We're only an hour in. This is going well. How are we doing on the... Okay. Getting the gift shop is...
Value. Isn't that strange?
Habitat is at full capacity. Oh! You cost 2, do you? Favorite wildlife expert. Oh no, don't tell me that you're gonna start developing... There it is. Ugh. That took a minute. That increased. Okay, that's increased its by 1.
Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Is that big enough for 2? It's still not big enough for 2. Oh, that's now blocked that off. Okay, we need to fix some stuff. You can just pick up and move the whole ass room, can't you? Yeah, if I just move that to there. Around now. There we go. So is that now big enough? It is! Only took a lot of fiddling. Bonk. So... you want a custom name. So you will be... there we go. You're Zeb Striker.
Workshop project complete. That's handy. Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Oh, hang on. How short am I on this? I'm too short. Okay, let's send an expedition to find me something small. Steam Forest. We can get ourselves some reptiles. Just need something that will fit in a terrarium. That'll be 1 star.
Receive training to be less useless and more useful.
So hang on, you are... okay, you're happy so long as it's of the same classification, but you specifically want to be with another zebra. Oh my goodness, phone, stop bleeping. Not even anything important, it's just PlayStation telling me that the bloody winter sale's still going on. People are nice and happy.
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
God, this lady's so cruel. It's like, don't forget, you still suck. What is favourite wildlife? Oh, I see. That means that they, right, they get a mood boost from being taken care of by their favourite. Right, I get it. How long before this turns into like a gold chip situation where somebody starts getting drop kicked? This game is not above a bit of slapstick comedy, so... honestly, at this rate, I might get rid of this, like, this funny little room in the middle here, because...
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
they're just taking up a whole lot of space. Okay, if I get other stuff that I need space for, I will make some space. How do I designate? Designate the lady who's... oh, they were on the helicopter. That's why. Come on, give me something I can put in a terrarium. Oh, you're a rotund bugger, ain't you? Okay, you want jungle. That's fine. Unlikely invertebrate was named for technical scientific reasons, but the wildlife community agreed that it was convenient that they have to be terribly timid. You do not look happy to be here. Okay, so I'm going to put you in that, and then I'm going to immediately... continue.
And now it's time for another Did You Know?
Did you know?
Did you know that guests have been given the chance to see rare and unusual wildlife in a sanctuary-like setting, thanks to a new county initiative? There's nothing rare or unusual to see just yet, but they're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? Hang on, I need to change your biome before you get upset. Jungle. There we go. Alright. Everybody in there happy? Yes, you are. Having one of my excellent life-consuming ideas. I may not have my pilot's license, but you, your museum staff, certainly do. Perfect match, don't you think? Where would we and our moustaches be without our staff? I'll join the museum as a sort of expert adventurer. Exploring is in my blood, or what's left of it. And I do live here, after all. My great-grandmother was actually the first person to ever fall out of a plane by accident. I beg you, Silverbottom, there is no mountain in this county I haven't clung to, no beach I haven't washed up on, no golf club I have not been forcibly removed from. Alright. Make a squeaker phone. Wake up animals to increase guest entertainment. Oh, that's cute. Temple of Blobs. This picturesque island sits an ancient shrine to that most blobby of fish. The blobfish has been sacred to the Atlanteans ever since the dawn of watery time. You can make the Parthenon. So, fun fact, the reason why the blobfish looks like that is because it's a, like, deep sea animal that, when it was dragged up to the surface, it was the pressure kind of fucked the poor thing up. Oh, we're back on the... It's put me back on the bone belt for some reason. That's no help. Okay, you want a level 5 security guard with strolling surveillance. Eaten track. Oh, the puns. Oh, the puns. We need a bit more money and we can head to the Spore Garden.
Without a training room, staff will stay the same forever.
Yeah, I know. I can't buy any new buildings yet. Hang on. Can I just make a new building? Okay, I can extend onto the green. Want the Spore Garden? There you go. Boom. Far-Flung Green. Oh, I see. I can read that now. Make a medium terrarium in the workshop. Earn 5,000 from non-wildlife donations. Well, those weird little bronze busts have been drawing in a decent amount of cash, so... We want to go to the Lion Lowlands. I have no idea. I've no idea where that even is.
Certain levels of monotony.
Or Far-Flung Green. And then display a cat. I have a whole bunch of money. Let's start at the very least marking out whoop. Hey, I'm not done yet.
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
You know, I don't have a room for a training room. Okay, and then we... Uh-oh. Don't do that.
Announcement. Workshop project complete. That's handy.
Okay, we'll get ourselves... some doors. There we go. Boom. Big extra area. Okay. We'll install the squeakerphone there. Where the weird frog is. So I'll put your weird fucking art piece in here. Again, I might just get rid of that at this pace.
Staff need training and somewhere to do it.
Decoration rating. Is this... This room is level 5 decoration. How can... We need to, like... Oh. There we go. Just put a big flag of a smug-looking lion in there, and we're dandy. That's getting installed.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Start launching some more expeditions then. So... don't have a max rank. Need a better security guard. Got everything there. Do. The injury, if nothing else.
Stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Who is stuck? I don't understand how you can be stuck when there is nowhere for you to be stuck. Right. Oh yeah, definitely upgrade the healing station.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Oh boy. I love being inspected. You are going to be moved over here. Let's start building some stuff around here. No, just to free up some room. What if I... There we go. Change that for... There we go. The flat one. There we go. Now we've freed up some space. We can start putting some more stuff around here. Also going to put those walls back in. There we go. So we'll turn this bit into the sort of the small objects area. So this is where like all the terrariums and what have you are going to be, and meanwhile this is going to be the big stuff. This is where all the habitats are going to go.
New map location available for discovery.
Also going to move. It's going to go there. And can I put a staff-only door? There we go, get the staff room looking a little nicer. There we go, staff-only doors. Can I put a staff-only door? It's got to be a partition. Dang. Okay.
Guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Okay, you know what then? You're not going in the right way, you're not going in that way. I was thinking of actually, you know what? If I hang on, edit building, can I just okay. I cannot. Oh, I can buy an extra plot. Mark the old stables. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm not panicking.
Announcement: staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
I'm gonna make a. There we go. We're gonna make a medium terrarium. Probably put it into this corner over here. Can we? Decoration buzz could be higher. What decoration can we put? Decoration wildlife.
Announcement: without a training room, staff will stay the same forever.
There we go, just put a nice couple of little planters around and that does it. Okay, what's in the box? Is it going to be some ungodly spore creature? It's a hamster. Furry little fellas come in every colour of the rainbow, making them a target for collectors and the aesthetically inclined. And this one's bright-ass jade green. Offspring produce the combined colour of the parent. Uh-huh. Okay, well let's get you healed up then, little guy.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Why are people complaining about being disinterested when average entertainment is 89%? So how do I get... Ah, here we go. Far-Flung Green. Make a medium terrarium. Excellent. Okay, well that's going to take a minute, so... Anything else I can do in the meantime? We haven't been to the steamy forest yet, so...
Join me in saying farewell to the expedition team.
And I should probably put the training room in, because otherwise we're never going to stop whinging. Book return. Fancy lectern. There we go. Okay, now we can start training people. So we want... I'm going to give you aerodynamics and... It's an upgrade speed. Okay, we can't just queue you to have multiple stuff.
Workshop project complete.
We've got Samwise Gamgee, apparently.
Temporarily
Nice.
terminated.
Derek Pucker, and you're apparently pretty speedy, so... Health and safety is nearly done. So we are making bank. Love to see it. Well, let's get medium terrarium down. It's going to go there. Hamster. So, you want your name customized, do you, chum? So you are luminous green, so you will be... you will be Jade. Perfect. Vector rating, good. Well maintained, well decorated. Toilets well maintained. Too much litter. Well, I've given people bins. I don't know what more they want. There's bins right there.
The museum is happy to welcome children. Personally, I'm not so keen.
Guests are requested to not outstay their welcome. And... Chameleon. I just had to stare at that to try and figure out how the hell I was going to pronounce it. Creature more than capable of camouflaging to its environment that chooses not to. Instead, kaleidoscopic lizards seem to change colour purely because they feel like it. That's a mood right there. Textbook specimen. Oh, okay. You don't need healing, so that's fine. Okay, I will make another medium terrarium. It's going to be a... Yeah, because both of these are full
Someone
right
is
now.
stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
Do they? Do they really, or are you just saying that to fuck with me? Because it looks like you're just saying that to fuck with me. Wiggy Silverbottom. You know what? We're going to give you survival skills. Microzoology. Okay. You are going to be taught on customer service.
Attention.
Got to use your customer service voice.
Full amount of waste. Thank you.
Wow, that got fixed quick. I was expecting that to not be ready for some time. Okay, so we can either go to Far-Flung Green. I'm guessing Lion Lowlands must be this bit over here. Oh, make a large terrarium. Where's the Lion Lowlands then? Curious. Whatever. Let's just give everybody more XP. Actually, can I... In training survival skills. Alright, we're going to wait a minute until Wiggy is done training. Gift shop still ticking away nicely. Can I turn that? Yeah, everyone says it's good value, so in the eternal wisdom of theme park world, whenever people are happy with the price, you turn it up. The old trick of well, so back in theme park world, you could control the salt content of the chips. Like, it let you get that granular. So the trick was always you make the chips as salty as possible, put them directly next to a cola stand that had the price cranked way up. That was the trick. A thief! Spray him with that pepper. Get him! Get him! Okay, you know what I will actually do is I will put a...
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
There we go. Gonna...
Wildlife in incompatible terrarium. Not in this climate.
Go. What do you want? What can I do for you? You want another reptile to share it. Okay, Matey Boy has finished his survival skills, so send him out. There we go. Someone will apparently be may be magnetized. He's in good shape. Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. Currently being trained.
Workshop project complete. Tinkering temporarily terminated.
Actually, didn't our security guide just level up? No, apparently not. Despite a somewhat expensive start, we've made a pretty good go of it here. Okay, that's just the monthlies. Also, just realised there's something I need to do, so... Which... It's the black one with the squares. Like I could have sworn there's a copy this one button. Don't remember how to do it. Dang it. Oh well. Okay, our security guard has been afflicted with animal magnetism, unfortunately. Whoa! Fountain lion. Equally astute in land or water. Very few creatures are safe from this scaly, sweet-looking predator. Sweet-looking, you say? Looks like something I made in Spore back in 2010. You want a sparse grassland. Heavy eater. Oh! Oh. Squirts and giggles. Entertaining guests with a mild impact on toilet. Okay, it literally scares the shit out of people. Noted. Okay, we need to make a...
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
Go. We'll make ourselves a... So, we want sparse grassland.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves.
Damn right.
Our stuff.
No one touches our stuff. Go, and then... Terrifying monstrosity. Sick. Villidae are proud and majestic creatures, but also really dangerous. I mean, this one's a big cat. An animal like this might call for its own enclosure, build a variety of habitat rooms, and you can decide which animals are safe to live together and which are not. Yeah. Putting a mountain lion in the same thing as a deer, probably not a good shout. Habitats have a maximum capacity. Larger animals take up more room. Terrariums can be built to a variety of sizes from small to large. Check an animal's traits before deciding on where they should live. These contain information about biome requirements as well as possible conflicts with other creatures. Customize habitats with items to care for wildlife exhibits. Install perks on terrariums to augment small enclosures to benefit both animals and guests.
Announcement. Childish behavior will be met with childish retribution.
That's a hell of a threat. Okay, so you want a buzz bonus, you want a rock and a sprinkler. I can get you a sprinkler. And so what we should do is send our boy to... Where's the... Where's the clinic? Called like remedial... Crinkle Ponds... Gingerbread Village. Seasonal POIs are available in the Bone Belt Expedition map. Oh, okay, this is the Christmas themed shit. Okay. These fields... Oh, there we go. Remedial Springs. Okay. Send you. Get yourself fixed up, mate.
Find a donation stand. Feel free to give your money directly to me.
Yeah. As you can see, he's been afflicted with animal magnetism, which means he is covered in gerbils.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Again, you say people are stuck. I don't see anybody stuck. Nobody is stuck. What are you talking about? Okay. Go. So, what have we got where we can get ourselves another cat? Here, my Norris. Two animals in train two animals. Train two experts in animal analysis. You still want a level 5 security guard with strolling surveillance. I guess we just got to wait until our man comes back.
No running in the museum, obviously.
Okay, I guess we're just going to need to keep sending out expeditions until we find another lion. There we go. So he's all fixed up. He's no longer covered in gerbils. Oh, nice. He's actually leveled up. There we go. Get yourself strolling surveillance, my man. Let's send some... That requires multiple security guards. Okay, we will just wait.
Some member promoted. What a great place to work.
So, trained in animal analysis. Do I just not have that yet? Habitat restoration speed. Oh, I see. Habitat restoration. Terrarium restoration. It's different. So, hang on. I am confusion. So, no, that's strolling surveillance. That's the wrong one. We can make a weed walloper. We should probably try and do that. Train 2 expert... Oh, some of these objectives are not achievable at this stage. Right.
Workshop project complete. That's handy.
There we go. Weed walloper. Let's make a bunch. Hey, we finally unlocked the catacombs. So, if and when I go back to the, what do you call it? Aquarium, we can do something with that. Oh, you're still doing your thing. Oh, people are unhappy. Hang on. There we go. Management, staff, pay review. We're going to give everybody the upgrades that they want. There we go. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just up everybody's pay by a little bit. Giles is apparently stoked. Yeah, who's going to finish first? Yeah, this guy's going to finish his training first before the weed whacker gets fixed. While they're doing that, let's send another one out to the grasslands. Set Wiggy out again, just so you don't get...
Your ticket may become invalid at any time. Those are our terms as well as our conditions.
I love the kind of low-level implication of, like, guests are reminded, don't fuck with me. Like... I've always had this idea in my head for like the longest time, and I have no idea what to do with it. So basically, there was this TV show in England way back in the day called Okie Doke, which was one of those kinds of kids shows where like every episode has a moral.
Workshop project
You know, it's like you get to the end of the episode and they go I think we've all learned a valuable lesson here about friendship and littering and stuff. And I had this idea ages and ages ago of just the kind of show that would end with that and just like, I think we've all learned a valuable lesson here. The lesson is, don't fuck with me, otherwise I will hurt you. Like, I have no idea what I would ever do with that idea, but I just think it's a really funny line.
The expedition team have
That would be a fun ending. I feel like it would be an ending for a sort of
for yourself.
Smiling Friends, I think is the name of it. I've not actually watched the show, but it's like something in that kind of the Adult Swim, bruh, That sure is a bullfrog. Look at those. Wow, that is a chest. Bulbous bovine frog leaps head and horns first into unsuspecting prey. Just headbutt a motherfucker. Alright.
There's
Well-
an animal in the wrong kind of terrarium.
Wait, what? Oh, jungle. Hang on. That's grassland. Hang on, little guy. Let's move you to there. There we go. So yeah, we need another cat. That's quite a bullfrog. Right. So we can now... Oh, we still can't do that because we need to build a large terrarium, which I don't have access to. We can get through here with the weed whacker, though. So... Hit it, lads.
Leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
So we still need to find another cat, which we've not had any luck with yet. Is the bullfrog happy? The bullfrog is not happy. You want customized name. What should we call the bullfrog? What do we want to call the bullfrog? This is kind of like naming your Pokemon, in a weird way. Tauros? Alright.
Welcome to the museum, children. And goodbye,
There we go.
everyone else.
Criminals have vandalized... Have they? Oh! They stole all the money out of the donation bucket. Bastards. Well then. Okay. Childish behaviour will be met with childish retribution. I'm going to get another security guard in here to keep an eye out. And the PA laughter. I must say, I'm very disappointed. Not angry, but disappointed.
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar.
I feel like I do. I feel like I do quite a good like Tannoy voice. Okay, so we have chewed our way through the undergrowth. Helicopter, there you go. Taking your time. Right. Ah, this is where the lion lowlands are. When you need to lion low for a while. She makes for relatively cool temperatures in this climate, making it a popular spot for most of the local food chain, though still unbearably hot. Okay. Gripes. Okay. Nope, not the handbook. Bring the first aid kit.
Workshop project complete. That's handy.
Go on. Your boy wants a lion.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
While these guys are doing their thing, I'm going to extend this building. There we go. Because I think what we want to start doing is start breaking these up into themed rooms. So we'll have like a grasslands room, a desert room, and a jungle room. So, kind of want it to be more than just like. I want it to be more than just like a hallway. Ah, you know what? Right. So pause. I'm gonna pick up this one, and that's gonna get moved over here, and we're going to build like a trail. So you start in the jungle room. We're going to put a partition wall right here. I'm very glad that they don't charge you for these walls. There we go. We have one of those big wall-mounted displays. There it is. I always forget where the bloody partition walls is. So. Nice little diagonal like that. I'm pretty sure you can make like one-way entrances. So if I put that like that, so doors, there we go, one-way archway. So if I there we go. And way only. There we go. We have now created a loopy roundy. that's not being openly used, we can upgrade it.
For certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
So if we scoot that over to about there.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
And... oh, Gilbert's covered in bugs again. Whoa! A dandelion. The king of Far-Flung's northernmost isles is known for its stately roar, decadent coat, and better-than-you demeanour. Oh, it is a cat. Okay, and you want sparse desert. Okay. Send to inventory. Alright, we will set up a nice desert area for you to live in. So go to edit this room. Go.
Announcement. Workshop project complete. That's handy.
So once I've got this down, we'll probably call it a day. Making these unusual shapes is rather difficult.
Interest available to unlock for those who like maps.
Start again. Start again. Cancel out of that. Scoot that over basically as far as it'll go. There we go. 5 by 5.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Okay, so we want sparse desert. Of course, you've got to have big rock. There you go. You've got to have something to stand on when you do your big dramatic roar. Acacia tree, nice. And desert. Boom. Look at that handsome devil. And you want a customized name. What's a good name for a dandy?
Don't let it go to your head.
You will be Reginald. There we go.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards
All right.
are being inspected.
We've got a couple more minutes, so I'm going to very quickly there we go. We're going to get this, at least this room, nice and painted up. So floors. Oh, nice. We can place outside. Blech. We got any sand? No. What have we got that's gonna look...
Congratulations
pattern, carpet pattern, carpet pattern. Oh, dang it. Yeah, we'll do scaled stones. I know the guy down there is saying stuff, but... Okay, trunk placement. There you go. Gotta have those beveled edges.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are
There we go.
but they're not all that.
Alright. Okay, that is where we will call it. So, I know exactly who we're going to raid into today. Voomp. Howdy, howdy, everyone. We are going to head on over to JC, who is playing some Night Rain with the new DLC, which has added some fun new characters. And they're playing with their brother, who is always a good time. He's a fun dude. There we go. Maximum chill stream. Anytime. I'm feeling like 2 Point Museum is probably going to take over from Satisfactory in my I don't know what else to stream category. Alright. I will see you all over at JC's. And we'll see them playing some Night Rain. And no doubt it getting into absolute mayhem. Alright. Until next time, thank you all for joining me. I will see you on Monday for I don't know what. I have not decided. Choices, choices, choices. But until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night,